Crickets, go, go, Crickets, go. The people of Fall Creek are a true community, and we are all in this together as we work, learn, and succeed. Go, Crickets, go, go, Crickets, go. Go, Crickets, go, go, Crickets, go.
Show is back. I am here with LaPointe, the man, the myth, the legend, and we are not going anywhere today because we're tired, people.
Tired.
We're tired.
Tired.
Tired. Did you have a snow day Friday?
Yeah.
I got a text from Mr. LaPointe on Friday that said, my last snow day, I feel like I did it the right way. He must have been just relaxing.
I did word it that way, didn't
Yes, it was fantastic. It was great. So we really we're looking forward to the last couple weeks ago. The other thing, LaPointe, that you may not know, there's a couple things going on here. First, this Saturday, through the village, we are having a drive through the village for all of our seniors.
Yep.
That is going to be fantastic. If you haven't driven through the village yet and gone down 12 to see all the banners up on the light poles, go. It's fantastic. Try to celebrate those seniors as much as we can. If you go outside in the sign that's right out here in front of the school, pictures of kids strolling through all day.
You know, I did that
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
You did?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Well, we got a lot of kids graduating.
We got a lot of kids graduating. That's
I brought
fantastic.
some snacks.
Just got a
Worried about the rain because I was in that
it's a little
cavern.
dim. Yeah, it's not a cavern. It's at eye level. It's where we want to be. We've been having this conversation for years. You also might not know, I don't know if Mr. LaPointe gets up at 8 o'clock in the morning to see the Start With a Story. He's been to Start With a Story a couple times, so I know he's around. Have you seen the magic?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've seen the magic?
Yeah, I've seen the magic.
The magic is legit. And I was thinking to myself, is there any way that I could teach LaPointe the magic? And I'm thinking, I don't know if I can because of magic. But I might be able to transfer some of the magic. Like, we've been making things move through the air and stuff like that, which has been fantastic. One of the things that I've been trying to make happen is I've been making things disappear.
Yeah, I'll do it.
First, you want me to disappear, I understand. But, like, watch this. You want me to make something disappear? Where's the arm? It's gone. You're welcome. LaPointe, you can do it too. You can do it too. No.
Still see it?
No, that's not how you do it.
It's there?
No, you do it with the other hand, LaPointe. You do it with the other hand. Ready?
You didn't say that.
I didn't just do it with the other hand, LaPointe.
All right.
And go. See, you're kind of magic too. Wait a minute. What, you need me to make the whole body disappear? Where's that? Look at that. Hey, look at that. You just hold me by the head. No, we're not bowling my head, LaPointe. Not at all. All right. We got things to get to today. Morning announcements coming at you today. What's after morning announcements, Mr.
Weekly
LaPointe?
word challenge with Miss Jenke.
All right. Then we got some Newton time. Then what goes on after that?
Gnats in the clouds.
Gnats in the clouds. Not like the gnats that bit me all weekend. This is Mackie Gnats coming at you with the clouds. That's going to be fantastic. And we're going to end with Stella in the Tetons. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
What a great time. Mr. Goodman is back there making sure that all this stuff works. He's doing fantastic, getting ready to go, and we wish you a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. We'll be back Thursday. My guess is there'll be a trip on Thursday because we're not going to be as tired.
This way, the script said I got to say a couple words.
It doesn't say that.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, good. He's the best. You're the best. Have a great week, everybody. Take care. Take care.
Good morning, Fall Creek Elementary! Would you please rise and face our nation's flag?
and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. We've got some celebrating to do. We've got some birthdays that run from Tuesday, May 26th, through Sunday, May 31st. Here we go. In first grade, Reagan's got a birthday. In second grade, Sully's got a birthday. Jumping up the steps to fourth grade, Trey's got a birthday this week. And in fifth grade, we got three of them. Cameron D has got a birthday. So does Allie. And finally, Tyler's got a birthday. Happy birthday to everyone this week. Well, don't forget, I am looking for some announcements from you. If you've got some good news, send it my way. Now, you might also want to mention specifically that you want me to actually announce what you're sending. You see, I've gotten some really sweet pictures of fish and turkeys from people, but I don't actually know if you want me to announce it or not. So we're going to try this thing one more time and see how it goes. Bottom line, if you've got something you want to say, send it my way. Now, you might remember that I gave this 2-week Zello challenge to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. Well, the results are in, and the winning grade level is, drum roll please. Oh, come on, this is a very high-tech operation. We should be able to get a drum roll. Ah, thank you. And the winner of the Zello challenge is 4th grade! Congratulations! Tell them what they've won!
A new car!
Oh, no. I really can't do that. But congratulations anyway, 4th grade. Well, it is joke time. I still am in need of some more jokes. If you got one, send them my way. First joke today comes from Shelby in Mrs. Hanko's 4th grade class. Need some audience participation here. Knock, knock. Who? I didn't know you were an owl. Our next joke comes from Tanner and Mrs. Carcula's 2nd grade class. Why don't ants get sick? Because they have little antibodies. Oh, Tanner, that's a good one. We need to do some science to understand it, but it's a good one. Thank you for that. And our last joke comes from Sierra in Mrs. Oates' 3rd grade class. Why did the boy put candles on the toilet seat? Because he wanted a birthday potty. Ah, goodness, if you got jokes, send it my way. Well, I still have a couple more jokes, and of course they are Bo jokes. So here we go with our Bo jokes for this week. Why did the banana go to the doctor? Because he was not peeling good. How did the barber win the race? He knew a shortcut. Where do books go to sleep? Under their covers. Why can't a bike stand by itself? Because it's too tired. You know, get it? Like 2 tires on a bike, too tired. And finally, what did the ghost ride at the amusement park? A roller coaster, of course. Thank you, Bo, for those jokes. I need some more for next time. Hey, and it's time for this week's riddle. Actually, the riddle from last week came from Logan and Mrs. Hankel's 4th grade class. What stands tall like a building and gives food? The answer he was looking for was a tree. Thank you, Logan, for that. And finally, this riddle comes from Erilyn this week in Mrs. Dugan's 2nd grade class. What's easy to get into, but hard to get out of. This is a good one. Think about this. What's easy to get into, but hard to get out of. Think about this and not make it only a great week, but make it a great week. We will see you later, Fall Creek Elementary. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Crickets. It's Mrs. Janke coming to you with your weekly word challenge. Our word challenge this week is in honor of Memorial Day this past weekend. So our challenge word is memorial. So I challenge you to see how many other words you can create using only the letters in the word memorial. All right, best of luck.
Good afternoon, Cricket artists. We're interrupting your normal Making It at Home challenge for your very first SGA Some Good Art Weekly Challenge. That's right. Today we are going to look at some art around the world that is bringing people closer together and helping us survive and thrive during these times. So this week, I'm challenging you to make some good art. Artwork that's helping people out, making people smile, and just making people feel good. All around the world, people have been coming together creating art to help out during these hard times. And not only is it bringing people together, but it's helping us thrive and connect through these times where we're sitting at home and we're isolated. So some of the things that are happening around the world are people are getting together to create music. When I say getting together, I mean they're standing from their balconies playing songs with their neighbors, or they're standing in their driveways singing songs across the street to their other neighbors. Ways that people are creating some good art are through the Let's All Be Well. This is a movement that started in Italy and was created using rainbows and the phrase in Italian, Let's All Be Well, as a way to kind of bring people together and make people feel like they're not alone. By doing this, they're decorating their windows with rainbows, or they're decorating their driveways with rainbows. So some of you have maybe already started doing this, where you have some hearts or some rainbows decorating your windows and driveways. But this is something you could easily do this week, and it would really brighten up the community. You could even possibly go into a neighbor's driveway and put a rainbow on their driveway to kind of brighten their day. Another thing you could do to create some artwork that could help and put a smile on other people's face is some mail art. So think about someone that you maybe have not gotten to see in a while and you might miss quite a bit. Why not create some art for them and mail it to them? So I cannot wait to see what some good art you guys create this week for your Making It at Home challenge. Please feel free to take a picture, send it my way, because I would love to see what you guys are up to. And you guys, keep making it.
Clouds, we're talking about clouds. All right, we're talking about clouds. Love clouds. Last class you learned the three main clouds plus nimbo or nimbus, which means rain, right? So anyways, let's quick review that. So if we have puffy clouds like this, they're called cumulus, right? Now, we also have clouds that act like blankets. They cover the entire sky, and they're called stratus clouds. Got it? Then, we have these way up here, and they're called cirrus clouds. Now, they're, wait for it, 1, 2, 3, wispy clouds, because they're made out of ice. Ice, baby, right? So, cirrus clouds are high altitude clouds. There's very little moisture in them. They're made out of ice crystals, and they're not very thick. Okay, so when we get, but those are really high altitude clouds. So those are the three you needed to know from last class, okay? Plus there is nimbo or cumulonimbus or nimbostratus. We'll talk about those right now. So we're going to add more vocabulary to our clouds so we can better describe it, all right? So if we have high altitude clouds, we have cirrus clouds, right? Remember cirrus? Every time you say cirrus, you go 1, 2, 3 wispy clouds because they're ice clouds. So they're wispy, right? Cirrus clouds. But what if we had a blanket cloud that's really covering the sky, made out of ice crystals? We use the term cirrostratus. Stratus meaning blanket, cirro meaning high altitude, wispy ice cloud. Or we could even have little puffy clouds like this. Those would be cirrocumulus. Now, the cool thing about that is we can use clouds to predict what's going to happen with the weather. All right, you're outdoors women, you're outdoors men, you spend a lot of time out there. You better know what's going to happen. So you can use clouds. They're like rocks. They have stories to see what's coming up. If we see cirrus clouds and then cirrocumulus clouds and cirrostratus clouds in that order, you know that there's going to be some weather tomorrow. You got anywhere from 12 to 24 hours of good weather before you have rain. But you know it's coming. Now, how many of you play saxophone? I did. Which saxophone did you play? I played the alto sax. Alto means mid-level. Okay? That's the meaning of alto. So we could have an alto stratus cloud, or we could have alto cumulus. This just means those clouds are at mid-level. We can't have an alto cirrus cloud because then it's not an ice cloud. You got it? All right, good. Then we come down here and we have our stratus clouds and our cumulus clouds. But here's the cool part. We're going to use Nimbo now. Get out there, Wyatt. This is the cloud that we associate with fall weather here in Wisconsin. It starts down here, okay? It kind of gets an anvil on top. Comes down like this. Kind of looks like Minnesota, right? So this is called cumulonimbus. Okay? Cumulo means it's a cumulus cloud. It's a puffy cloud. Nimbus means that it has rain. Got it? So that's a cumulonimbus cloud. So what we have going on inside a cumulonimbus cloud, I'm going to erase that, is you have an updraft of warm, moist air. And this is what actually fuels this cloud and the storm. Because when that warm, moist air gets above here, right, this is the bottom of the cloud, we have more condensation than evaporation. That's the what? Dew point. Okay. So we have the water vapor condensing, right? That releases heat energy, which causes this to grow even taller. The top of this cloud can go all the way to the top of the troposphere. Remember, the top of the troposphere is a little higher than Mount Everest. Mount Everest is 29,028 feet. So this is higher than Mount Everest. Isn't that cool? Aha! So, when it gets up here, though, it's freezing. It's below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, below 0 degrees Celsius. So these water droplets freeze. Now, when it comes back down, it will thaw out. Or, if we have a really big updraft here, that frozen piece of ice will get a layer of water and it'll get sent back up here to freeze. So it gets bigger. Now, it'll come back down, it'll get another layer of water, and it'll go back up and freeze. And it'll come back down and get another layer of water. So if we cut a hailstone in half, you'll see these layers, and it'll keep doing that as long as the updraft is strong enough to keep pushing it back up. Now, think about this. There is softball-sized hail sometimes down in Texas. What kind of updraft do you think was needed to keep that up there and circulating in the top of the cloud? Now, eventually, it's going to come down, and the hail ball It's going to fall through the updraft. And here's Emerson with her ballistic umbrella. That hail ball is going to hit it and bounce off. Good job, Emerson. Now, unfortunately for Wyatt, this is where we have lightning forming. And we're going to be talking about that next class. But so anyways, ouch! Okay, so this is a cumulonimbus cloud. So those are the clouds. So next class, or this class, you're actually going to have a chart, go outside and identify the cloud using the chart from NOAA, and that's your assignment.
Hidden Falls.
That's like 100 feet. That's not 30. That's Hidden Falls.
It's amazing. The temperature difference here has got to be 15, 20 degrees
You know how high a basketball
from
is?
when you're away from this
That's not
waterfall. Beautiful. Here's the boys. Once again, Hidden Falls on the Teton Mountain Range. Hidden Falls.
That's like 100 feet. That's not 30. That's Hidden Falls.
It's amazing. The temperature difference here has got to be 15, 20 degrees
You know how high a
from
basketball is?
when you're away from this
That's not
waterfall. Beautiful. Here's the boys. Once again, Hidden Falls on the Teton Mountain Range. Whoa. 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 She's going. Old Faithful. There it goes.
Thank you, people. I have faith in you. Jacob. Jacob.
Boys, my boys turn around too.
Hurry, hurry.
Okay.
Hurry.
Same here. I stand there, stand there.
Hurry.
Love it, stand there again.
Hurry.
Just, yeah, you're right. Go ahead, turn around.
Hurry. I just want to eat and then
How long does this one go off?
30 minutes.
It doesn't go off for 30 minutes.
No, it's almost done. Baby.
The honey or the beehive is cooler.
Yeah.
The beehive is way cooler.
Because you're already
You're right underneath it and that thing just...
I think this one has more power.
The other one goes a lot longer.
Oh, faithful is not faithful. It doesn't have that giant.
Every 20 minutes or every hour and a half it goes off.
10 minutes early.
Hey, I called it.
10 minutes
All right.
according to the ranger. Unless my clock is not.
It's small. Come on. I
You
called
want to get
it.
another picture? Orange on each other. Act like you love each other. All right, let's go, I guess.
in here, all you do is look around and stuff.
I bet I could handle the pool.
tried harder. I looked up and you guys both dug us right out there. Alright, lunch counter's coming up. Is he? Oh,
Oh, me and I
That's
was
what went
leaning
down.
on you.
You're not even wet. Same thing, straight through. And let's go forward.
It was horrible because I hit that first wave. I didn't know what happened. I was stuck. I think I was like right here. Then I was on the ground. And then this big wave just comes down and goes right into my mouth. And
Oh my God. I hope I'm recording.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Maria up there now?
No.
Maria, the next
Oh, that was fun. That one was perfect right there.
that one was close.
That one I was a little nervous on.
I'll go back on.
Maria, I think this is the perfect one for you.
This is the perfect one. Am I supposed to get up? Hey, hurry up, you guys.
What are you doing, Maria?
You want to paddle on this again, or? Yep.
Hey, you sit back enough. It's up there.
Hey, you
Yeah, I think.
I wanted more weight up front for big kahuna. If you're weighted heavy in the back, you're right there. Stay in there. You get that nose nice and heavy. So does it just fill you right up then? What's that? Does it just fill you right up? Oh, we filled with water that time, but we're gonna tell Baylor. All the water's gone.
Yeah, I noticed all the holes on the side.
When you get sucked back in, I think what happens is no, it depends. If you keep it straight, then usually the tail will grab that water, probably about up to here in my belly, and then it will like grab the tail, the water will push it up now. If you don't keep it straight, that's when it gets safe because if it turns sideways and it hits, then it will turn.
This one dangerous. I don't want to be in the water. No,
Yeah,
it's
we
okay.
just
Like the heavy boats,
It's fun, Maria.
the lighter boat, that's what I was stressing to you guys. Like, need to go to paddle throws after and keep it right up.
This one's a big one. No, it's not that bad.
She was trying to find something she could say. Insanity tapes and Twinkies.
It's like big kahuna, Maria. No, it's probably less. It's like the least out of the big three. Good up there.
Hey, Brad. Yeah, but Maria, this one is called the rope that we're
You
coming
guys,
out.
you see
The
that?
waves are not as big as one counter or kahuna, but there's a lot of them. It's really long.
Okay.
So up top, there's a decent sized wave. It's called the California Curler. Try to hang on through that one because then the others are smaller right behind you.
Maria, this is a
And then paddlers will keep paddling, because there's some more great waves down at the bottom and we're going to get over.
I'm falling back. No, you aren't. Yes, I
You don't
am.
have to lean that far.
Maria, you're gonna land on us, and you're gonna
Get
hurt
there a
us.
little bit. Make sure your weight will take you back.
It's bouncier in
And while
there.
we're going now, you don't have to even sit up there. Wait till you get
Is
there.
it wet in the back? It's bouncier.
I got wet in big kahuna and lunch counter. See that full arm? Slow. Slow too.
On big kahuna?
Yeah, but I don't get so care like you guys did. You got blasted in big kahuna.
Yeah,
Oh, and then I
fell down,
I fell
thought
down
that
on
was the
my
last
knee
thing
and
we
on
did.
him as I'm paddling.
And then we just went straight under, and I was like right before. I didn't think we were gonna go under, and I went. Oh, Maria! I did. I could handle the ball. Oh, you got it.
Alright, now we'll have you climb down. Jada, you're going up. Dawson, you're going in the middle. And then climb up the front, the paddler. Back, Megan, back.
Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. The people of Fall Creek are a true community, and we are all in this together as we work, learn, and succeed. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go, go, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go, go, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets.